Okay, so out of curiosity, how far are we in this chapter? Second last one. Let's see if we can finish chapter 6 today. Today meaning, well, this episode, I guess. But from my perspective, that means in this recording session. This feels a lot more like a Kotorimpa stage than all the other ones have. Like, this really feels like a Kotorimpa stage, except for the maze part. Oh, I never hit a checkpoint. So I don't know yet where any of the checkpoints, or not checkpoints, where any of the gems actually are concretely. One is en route to the finish, actually. Another is upside down. Okay. So those are my missions, I guess. I need to get upside down quickly, and I need to then just get to the finish. So this rotates me 90 degrees. Rotates me another 90, so now I'm in the running for this gem. Alright, so now I need to get right side up again, though. I need to move quickly because I think there's some stuff that's trying to follow the same path as me. I think it really makes a difference which side I go on here. So I just need to rotate 90 degrees here, is what's going on. I see where to do that, I think. Man, I make myself feel dumb now with what isn't really a tightrope platform by any sensible definition, I don't think, but not keeping me from... Oh, that's a thing now. This feels a lot more Kotorimpa in a weird way now, because you have marble hazards that didn't exist in the predecessor. Ah! Keep forgetting that I have to worry about that thing. You have marble hazards that weren't there before. The Kotorimpa has, and it's just a level layout and, you know, approach to checkpoints and whatnot that feels much more Kotorimpa. I don't know if this took deliberate inspiration from that or not, or was just people asked for harder stuff, so they went in this direction. That's instantly a more Kotorimpa direction. But this is actually the sort of stuff that I think I would have wanted to see when I first went into, well, I didn't expect it because I know it's just not the same series or anything, but this is kind of the stuff that I would imagine if I imagined a Kotorimpa game that wasn't motion controls. Granted, part of what I like about it so much is that it's motion controls, but again, I don't intend to judge this game by those standards or anything anyways. Okay, so now the name of the game is just getting to the end. In the sense that we have the right orientation and everything, I think, to start with. No, do I want to get up there? Where do I want to be right now? I think I need to get as high... I think I need to get to the top, basically. I like the look of this thing, because... Ah, man. If I move gently enough in the air, I can get up higher than the game really advertises. Sometimes these rails actually do make me bounce off to one side and actually make it harder to stay on than it would be otherwise. Which is annoying. Yeah, see? This thing's just en route to the very end. I guess the only reason that gym's there is so you can't just jump at the goal from somewhere else. Okay. We got that. Yeah, that's not too bad of a stage. Oh my god, what's this? Here's our finale. Just hold the power up button. Ow. Probably should have let myself see the fantastic visual of myself flying off there, but I don't know. Ah, really? Maybe I shouldn't have jumped there, or maybe... There we go. Just didn't bounce quite right. I had a feeling that would happen. Oh, well. Okay, let's see what happens if we don't jump at all. Or maybe only jump at the very end. Probably could have jumped with better timing if nothing else, but... Nope. Okay, yeah, you actually have to... It actually matters how you take this jump, so to speak. You can't just run at it lazily. You actually have to jump. You have to do it well. But even then, it still might just be apt to run at it normally and then just jump as if you get the... Yeah, just doing this is enough. Probably faster to do it slightly differently. And we still have an issue here that I do exactly what happened the first time. I don't think doing just this is enough, right? I thought I just tried this already. Well, that worked this time, though. I can line. Fair enough. No bouncing. This is perfect. This is, yeah. Definitely a dramatic final stage. I was thinking I wanted to be over here, which is clearly wrong. Yeah, they sure put together a thriller for the final stage here. Where are we going? Going onto this thing, okay. This is insane. Goodbye. Fine, for the moment I'll just eat it and just wait. Oh my god, I'm so slow now. Ah. Please. That's a heck of a time penalty for falling, jeez. Take me home. Not like that. Shoot. I guess I shouldn't have jumped that time. Yeah, this is one of those things where, again, you have to figure it out. And once you know how to approach each part, I don't think it's that bad. Here you don't want to get too much speed by jumping like I'm doing right now, evidently. You can also do that, I guess. Probably not what you want to do, though. No? Yeah, so you can just hold the jump button to get a bunch of speed on the gravity strip, but you don't want to get too much there, otherwise you'll just No! Ah. Man, clipping that is harder to avoid than it feels like it should be. I like to get some speed here. Just don't need all of it. Man! Why is that so hard? Well, it's not really what I wanted. Presumably you're supposed to already have a good deal of speed here. I don't think you can just waltz up to this and... Well, I don't like you either. It's just like a difficult stage, it's just... I haven't quite gotten the hang of precisely how to approach this. I don't want to... I'm probably going too fast right here, right now. Okay, there we go. My god, these loops are crazy. This is a ludicrous stage. Really wanted to treat you to something on this last stage. I do notice you end up not bouncing if you don't jump to start with on these big leaps with the feathers. Still a long stage though. Of course, way longer if you fall over and over, but even without that. Okay. This feels like a stage is made like exclusively for going fast, actually. And there's like no real point to it otherwise. Not just in the sense that you likely won't survive, but also in the... Nope. Well... Also in the sense that there's just a lot going on here. I still think these stages do feel a little overkill, my god, in their length. Partly because, like, okay, we've done the same thing like 4 times in this stage, it feels like. It's cool, it's fun, but like, you don't have to just keep doing the same thing over and over. You can do it maybe more than once, but a smaller number of times than that, ideally. I didn't need to jump there, I guess. Look up! Thank you for the note. What are these things surrounding the thing? Marbly McMarble face, thank you. No, I see, it's Simon. Okay. I have a little bit of time left. My god. Probably don't have time to try to get gold on any of these. I do want to try to get a trophy somewhere. Wherever that might be. Seems like every stage has a trophy now or something. I saw the trophy on this one, didn't I? And I forgot where it was. After having set out, probably forgot where it was. And having seen where it is here, I don't remember it being in a particularly difficult looking place. See, I like this marble a bit more just in the sense that, oh hey, this one actually like lights up and whatnot. It has something a bit more to it than, come on. Then the other ones where it's just, okay, here's a new texture with exactly the same sheen and everything on it. I say new texture, I mean like a new, like just bitmap that's wrapped around your marble that doesn't even like get shaded differently. Doesn't have a new bump map or anything. This one This one's more than that, I appreciate that. I know I have to just hold jump as I land on that, and I didn't do that for some reason. What am I doing? I was not looking forwards for some reason. Yeah, see, this one actually does something a little different. It lights up. I have no need to pick up this time travel here. But I do want to. Yeah, so that's where I have to be. The question just remains to be how. And I do have to admit, I'm not immediately clear on that. How in the world do you get up there? Suddenly, all these trophies are insanely hard. Sometimes despite looking comparatively easy. I just don't see a way to get up there, and I can try to jump here from all the way up there, but that's pretty far away. And I don't feel like I have much room for a running start. Do I? Maybe that's what you do. I will say I don't really expect to get gold on all of these stages in Chapter 6. As cool as it would feel to actually pull that off. Ah, darn it! Again, reset is not something I'm used to seeing do this. I'm not used to resetting the whole stage instead of just kicking me back to the checkpoint. I realize that it's part of the calculus in deciding whether to restart. Well, I say that, except... honestly, I don't think it makes sense that this game makes you restart the whole stage if you hit the reset button, because... yeah, well... I guess in some sense it could be exploitable? Nope, that's the way you do it. Okay. Ah! Maybe there's some silly way you could exploit it if you could do that, but to me it feels more like... what really happens is, if you die at all, you're already out of the running for a good time, so there's not really much point. Although these later stages are changed to that, of course, because there are stages here where clearly they expect you to die a few times on the way to getting a gold or silver. But those stages didn't exist yet when they did those. And they made the mechanic work that way. Oh, come on! It's annoying when it takes effort to even get an attempt at pulling off a particular trick. I was trying to jump at that last part. Knew it would push me away. Ah! I'm trying to get down here on the first cycle, which would save me time, except I end up not saving time because I don't make it down. Yeah, that was pretty... pretty pathetic trying to get up that slowly. Oh! I just want to pick up one trophy before I finish today. And this one doesn't look that bad. It's awkward, but it's very possible. Oh, come on! Why am I so bad at getting on this platform now? I guess now I have to actually deliberately time it, since I'm not just incidentally making it with perfect timing to make it on the cycle, but... it's not a particularly difficult thing to get across. Although, it's hard to find the right angle of approach. I managed to nearly get up the first time I actually ran into the thing from down here. Oh, missed the plane at the end, the slope. Alright. Don't know how much more time I should waste trying to do this, seeing as how we're already a few minutes over time. But I would like to actually acknowledge the part of the game that is the trophies. Instead of myself look like an idiot for 10 straight minutes. I'm not being able to even just jump on this platform to start with, let alone actually get up on the... Not at all. Okay, well... Yeah, what bothers me more here is just the rarity of me actually being able to make a serious attempt, because I don't even get close to getting up there. I'm trying now to take the left side, because that lets it go a bit more freeform. Don't you dare! Oh, come on! Because I don't have to hop over the bar on the right side. Because there's no reason to make it hard on myself trying to jump over that. I don't really know precisely what angle to try to approach this thing from. It worked just a second ago. Oops, wrong direction for the camera there. I just happened to miss it by the smallest margin. If they didn't have that little chamfer, or whatever you want to call it, at the end of the edge on the marble, I would have been fine. On the rock, I mean to say. So that kind of seems like the right thing to do, to hit that little... to hit the corner dead on the rock. But you just don't always get the bounce that you want, which is something that feels really hard to actually control. I don't know how to... Oh, come on. I don't know how to manipulate that such that I actually get up in the way that I want to. Roughly, it seems like I just want to get up there with speed, kinda. Yeah, see, it's too far on the right there. I didn't manage to hit the corner. Because the corner is what's most straight on to how I'm approaching it. It just seems to be at the most friendly angle vertically. Although hitting it from the left of that also seems plausible, I just don't manage to pull it off. But again, the biggest problem, it feels like to me, is just not managing to come up here with enough speed. I guess I can just hop less, like I just did. But what happens then is it's hard to not miss the slope when I do the final jump to actually try to get up. I'll give it a few more tries, because sunk cost or something. There we go. Haze. Like Jet Set Radio Future? What was the guy's full name again? Guy who designed a bunch of the graffiti for that game. Cool. Okay, next time we'll probably go for some better times or whatever, for a little bit. Then after a bit, we'll probably try to tackle the Ultra version of this game, and that'll probably be it for my Marble... Well, that might be it for my Marble journey. I may try out the web version or something. Some other version of the original Marble Blast that actually lets me, like, attempt to enjoy the game, instead of, you know, being stuck at like 3 frames per second, but we'll see. I'll likely be a bit marbled out by then, but we'll see. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it some thought, at least. Anyways, bye everyone.